Hello friends, today we are going to see about body operation in Ansys Design Modeler. To open the Ansys Design Modeler, pick the geometry tool from the toolbox and drag to the workspace. Here, make a right click and click the new Design Modeler geometry. It will take some while. Now we are entered into Ansys Design Modeler geometry. So here we are going to see about the body operation tool. First we should create a solid model or a primitives to use the body operation tool, because the body operation tool is used to make a change in a solid models only. So here I'm going to create a primitive, a box. Here I'm going to change this is my primitive and this is the preview of the primitive. Now I'm going to generate the box. Here we are seeing a solid model. The body operation tool is and the body transformation tool is present in the create option. Here there are 5 options presenting: move, translate, rotate, mirror and scale. First we are going to see about the move tool. Before that, to use the move tool we need to create a plane for the move tool. Here XY plane is presenting here. Based upon the XY plane I'm going to create a new plane. Here the new plane option is available. Click the new plane and the new plane is generated here. Here from the plane I click the XY plane and I applied. Here the transform option is available. I'm going to offset the Y distance because I'm going to move the geometry based upon the Y direction, so that's why I preferred Y. And I'm going to give the change. Here I'm going to give 3 meter offset. See here the new plane was generated here. This is the preview of my new plane. This is the preview of my new plane, and finally I'm going to generate the plane. Here I'm generate a new plane. Now I'm going to move the solid body from this XY plane to the new plane. So I'm going to take the body transformation tool, move. Here I'm going to select the source plane as my XY is my source plane here, and I applied the plane, and I'm going to select the destination plane. So the destination plane is my 4th plane, so I'm going to apply that, and finally I'm going to select the body to move the plane. So I'm going to apply the body and I selected the body. The yellow color highlighted was selection. Finally I applied. See here the preview was generated. So the preview showing us the body was moved to a new plane. Finally I'm going to generate the option. See now body was moved to the plane 4. So this is the first tool in body transformation. So again we are going to see about the another tool in body transformation, that is translate. So I'm going to see a translate tool. Now we are going to see how this translate. So now select the first body. Now I'm going to select the body. The yellow color highlighted was selection of the body, and I applied. And here the direction selection method is present here. So now I prefer a selection method, and here we have to select the direction. See, these three options help me to select the directions. So now I'm going to take an x-axis here. So we should select the direction and we should apply here, then only the direction was selected. Here I'm going to change the distance 2 meter. See, this is a preview of our model. So now I was translated this solid body from this plane to the y or x direction. Here finally I'm going to generate. So here the body was translated from the origin to the x direction, 2 meter distance. So this is the set tool. So this is the translate tool. So finally we are completed the translate tool. Now we are going to see about the rotate tool. So now take the rotate tool and go again, select the solid body, apply the body, and here select the axis. So we should select the axis. Here I am going to select this axis, which means the y axis. So this line helps us to select an axis. After selection of the axis, apply the axis. See, the 45-degree default value was applied and my preview was generated. So my solid body was rotated about the y axis 45 degree. Now I'm going to change the 60 degree. So my body was rotated. So this is the preview of my rotated body. Now finally I'm going to generate the body. Here my body was rotated 60 degree based upon the y axis. Now we have completed the rotate tool in body transformation tool. After that we are going to see about mirror tool. So now I picked the mirror tool. So this is my solid body, and now I'm going to mirror this solid body. So now I'm going to take a plane. So here I'm going to take a plane. So now my plane is this x y z plane. So now I'm going to select this y z plane. So here I have selected a plane. So now I was selected the plane. Finally I'm going to select the body. Now I applied. Now I applied. And I'm going to generate the body. So here we are seeing a new mirror object based upon this plane, which means the YZ plane. So the YZ plane is the mirror plane for the solid body. So YZ, which means this plane. So the YZ plane is the mirror plane. And this is my solid body. This is the mirror object. So now we are coming the end of body transformations tool, that is the scale tool, and it is the last tool. Click the scale tool and select the body to scale. After that apply the body and finally give the scale factor. So this is the one time scale and this is the default. Now I'm going to scale this as a 2 times. I was entered here and finally I'm going to generate this. So I'm generated the solid body for a 2 times of its original shape. So finally this object was scaled by 2 times. So now we completed the all operations in the body transformation tool in Ansys Design Modeler. Thank you.